Welcome back to NEMT Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And we're the owners of an NEMT business based in California. Now, today we are going to talk about why we feel NEMT is the best business ever. So, as you guys know, we have been in the NEMT business for it's approaching 5 years.
I know. Can you believe that? Anyway.
You know what they say about that 5-year mark, right?
Right. If you can survive within the first 5 years, then you have weathered the storm. So I guess we've
weathered the storm for sure. Now, for me, I feel that the NEMT business is the best business because it's a business that has purpose and impact. Right? So we have these conversations with our clients. We see the impact that we're making on their lives, right? So when we talk about purpose, right? Mm-hmm. When we came into this business, we knew the purpose behind it.
We had a purpose.
We knew that we wanted to impact our communities, and we wanted to provide access to healthcare.
Yep.
And in order to provide access to healthcare, what better way than to be able to transport these individuals to some of them are life-saving appointments.
Yes. And not only that, it's also like it's the conversations that we have to the lasting impact that we have on individuals that we are transporting. You know, it's so much more. It's such a rewarding feeling when we're transporting these individuals. And, you know, some of the times that's the first time they have left these facilities in months.
It'd be like a field trip.
Yes, it's like a field trip. It's like you want to take them on the scenic route. They want to see so much. And it's like the conversation that you're having with them is like, it's so powerful. And then the wealth of knowledge that you gain from just elderly individuals that have so much to share with you about, you know, being a new business owner or just being in business in general, right? And so you're right, it's the impact, and it's so much more than just providing them with transportation, because like I like to say, which is so true, we provide them with an experience. It's not just transportation, but it's the level and the quality of the transport that we provide within our business.
Yeah, it's really about building a connection, right? And once you build a connection with an individual or organization, you build a relationship, they're always going to be return clients.
Yes.
Right? Because you've created an experience, an enjoyable experience for them, and so they want to continue to live in that experience, experience that experience, right? So really it's definitely about connection, but then it's also about community engagement too, right? Because we play a big part of, you know, being there for our community. And I'll go back to, hey, when COVID hit, we were transporting our seniors, providing complimentary rides so that we could make sure that our seniors were safe, because they were dying.
Yes,
they were dying, guys, and we saw it firsthand. And we were like, oh, no.
Yep.
No.
It was a lot. And you're right. You're so right. A lot of transportation providers, because let's face it, COVID was something new that we had no idea what was really taking place in the world. And some people opt not to transport during that time, which they have the right to do that. And we stepped up. We stepped up to the challenge. We figured out a way to keep it going. And luckily, we did not get sick not one time while we were transporting, nor did our drivers. And so we figured out how to make it happen. And so you're right, we were there for the community, and your community remembers that. Your community will remember, like, when it was time to make things happen, who was on the front line with them, right? Who was in the fight, in the battle with them as well.
Yeah, we definitely were. And so, I mean, just from that alone, we were able to build relationships and bring on new contracts, because they were like, okay, y'all weathered the storm with us when everybody else was afraid to get out there and transport and do all this and that. You guys were there. But then also within our community and our clients and stuff, they really know that we provide a reliable service, right? So I think that that's really important, because as an NEMT provider, you're transporting people to and from their medical appointments, things that are important to them. So they want to be on time, right? Because if they're not on time, let's just say they're not on time to their dialysis treatment, right? What they going to do? They don't have to reschedule.
Yes.
They're not on time to their radiation chemotherapy appointments. They're going to have to reschedule. So, it's important for us as NEMT providers to be very punctual when it comes to our schedules. But the fact that our clients could rely on us, though, right? That is, it just makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why we've been so successful, because they know that they can count on us. Even if we have a full schedule for the day.
Yep.
If our client calls and needs a ride,
we figure out a way to make it happen. We move some things around. We restructure our schedule. Like, it is really hard for us to say no. And it's not because...
Sometimes we do, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because we are transparent, too. We be like, okay, you're supposed to call us 48 hours in advance. Anything outside of that, right, you run the risk of not finding a ride or not riding with us. But
we're very transparent when we let them know, like, if we're, carving out some time to be able to make some time in our schedule to be able to transport you, you may have to wait.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, because if you don't call within that time frame, like, it's just we'll work with you as much as we can, but then we have to be honest with that.
We have clients, guys, that move their appointments around for us because they don't want to ride with any other transportation company. But of course, that's the relationship that we built. We've already set the tone. Call us within 48 hours. If you don't call us within that 48 hours, we can see what we can do. But you may have to move some things around, or you may have to wait a little longer than normal. So I think it's important too for you within your transportation business to be very transparent.
Be transparent.
Because that'll take you a long ways. But we also make our services very convenient for our clients. We make it easy. They know what to do. Call. We get you scheduled. If you're a returning client, life is so much easier for you and I, because we don't have to ask you 101 questions, because we already have the systems in place that has all of your information stored.
Saved in profile.
So,
and they love that, though. They love not having to provide their credit card number every single time, their home address every single time, contact information, email address, because we have that information already in the system, you know.
And then going back to, what you said about how we provide an experience, it's really that personalized care that we give our clients. We go the extra mile, If we don't hear from you for a while, we're going to check in on you and say, are you okay? Is everything all right? Because let's face it, we are dealing with seniors, and some of the seniors that we're transporting are very sickly. And so if we don't hear from you, we're concerned. That's just what it is. So,
I was just going to say, so you see why we say the NEMT business is the best business, right? Because of what we put behind our business. So,
I mean, this industry has been very good to us. It's enabled us to live out our dreams, doing something that we enjoy doing, because how many people currently are in jobs where they're just miserable, where they don't want to go into because either management or just overall not living their dream. And I kind of revert back to the space that I was in before we started our NEMT business. I was going to work every day, working a 9 to 5, but I didn't feel fulfilled. I felt like my purpose was greater than what I was doing, even though I was still in that patient care aspect, health care, but it was not like what I'm doing now.
It was limited.
Yeah. And Monica and I attended an event yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Like, people were asking me about our NEMT business And I'm like, I could go on and
She
on
could
and
go
on and on.
like, she didn't even wait to she didn't even ask about their business. She was just like, and MJ this, and I'm like, okay, Jasmine,
I'm
I think
sorry.
they got the picture about what it is we do. But
I'm
you're right,
passionate.
she's so passionate,
It's a
and it's
passion.
different when it's your business. When it's your business and you enjoy what it is you do, you can sense and you can hear the passion. And that was one of the things that they did pick up on. It was like, wow, you were really passionate about your business, as you should be. And when you're speaking about your business, it should come across that way, that you're passionate about your business.
But you know why we're passionate? Because we're committed to providing accessibility for those that need it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, in the luncheon that we were at, you know, Dr. Geiser spoke about bringing accessibility to seniors and incorporating it more in, you know, different health plans and things like that. And that really resonated with me, because it's like, wow, like finally these discussions are being talked about.
Yes, when we're not in the room, and when we are in the room, like they hear our complaints, they see what is needed for these seniors, and they're trying to implement more resources, bringing on more transportation. So now I am excited to see what the future holds. They have some plans and things in place that they're trying to implement, which is really good.
So I'm really excited about that. And let's face it, somebody has to advocate for the health and well-being of these populations. So why not let it be us?
Okay.
Why not let it be you?
So if you want to get started, you can certainly get started as well. Where are we going to put the link, Jasmine?
We'll put the link in the description. As you guys know, we offer a 10-week program teaching you how to start your NEMT business from A to Z.
Yes. So if you want to join us, please click the link below.
No, if you want to join us in starting the best business,
hello,
which is the NEMT business,
click that link.